Sunny Edwards this past weekend retained his IBF Flyweight title and looks like he's going to be on a collision course with Bam Rodriguez, which I am super
Oh yeah.
excited about. But before we get into that, this is All Takes No Whiffs. I'm Alex and that's Christian. But this fight, honestly, between Sunny Edwards and Andres Campos was a pretty competitive fight, but it was honestly a pretty boring fight at the same time.
Hmm. Yeah, and that's a very possible scenario in boxing. These two guys, not really guys who bring power to the table, of course. And my thing is, yeah, Campos looked like he was trying to bring it after a certain point, but Sonny Edwards, he was just better than him and used his boxing ability really to go for a, I don't want to say safe because he did his thing, but just like an easy decision, really. But like Alex said, it was not an entertaining fight.
Yeah, I mean, it just wasn't really much action. I mean, these guys down at these lower weight divisions too don't pack the most power, and they all know that too. So they got to be more technical. They got to be get those angles and stuff. So that's pretty much what Sonny Edwards is doing. Fought really, really well against the ropes. I thought that was kind of interesting. At one point, he literally went into the corner and wanted Campos to come at him. So he wanted to fight in the corner. I thought that was interesting. But honestly, Edwards just did what he needed to do, and I'm kind of just excited to see where he's going to be going next because there is one name, and he called him out as soon as the fight was over too. He called out Bam Rodriguez, and I really want to see this fight happen.
Bam Bam. You at Bam Bam? Nah, I'm playing. I honestly I would love to see that matchup. I straight up, to be completely honest, I favor Bam in that matchup. But Sonny
Mm.
Edwards and Bam Rodriguez, that is the fight to make at one. It's 115, yeah, at 115. And honestly, I think this would be both fighters' biggest challenge by far because Bam he's been in the ring with some nice solid names, but you can argue that Rung Vasai was past his best. So this is a in his prime champion right here in Sonny Edwards. So I think that'd be good for Bam, and likewise for Sonny Edwards. Bam would be a huge name for him.
Oh yeah, I think that's going to be a great fight. Honestly, I hope it happens. I mean, literally as soon as the fight was over and he got those belts, he went up to the camera, literally grabbed it and asked where Bam was and wanted to know why he wasn't at the fight. So I thought that was really funny, and
Yeah,
I just hope this fight happens early, not early this year because we're already halfway through the year, but soon.
yeah. This fight, they could definitely make this fight for what's a realistic date. As long as Bam is on track and fully recovered with his jaw, I think they can make this fight as early as September if they wanted to. I know September is a very popular.
I'm probably gonna have to say November because that broken jaw
Yeah,
is no joke.
yeah, that's true. Not September is pretty soon. November, December, then yes, definitely something to end off the year. I think that's very possible to do. And yeah, my guy Eddie Hearn needs to get this done because this would be huge for Bam Rodriguez and honestly huge for Sonny Edwards as well. So really good fight to make right here. And as far as Sonny Edwards this past weekend, solid performance. I'm not gonna give him too much credit for it because it wasn't an easy watch.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, and he honestly could have looked better, I think, too. He didn't look the best like he has in his previous title defenses. So I
Mm-hmm.
definitely think he's out for a better showing, especially against a guy who is a top level fighter too, in Bam Rodriguez.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe he's a fighter that rises to the quality of his opponent. That could definitely be the case, and I'm just looking forward to seeing if that's the case. But before we do head out of here, though, if you guys would like, go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications to stay tuned for when these guys do match up in the future. That's going to be huge, and we appreciate all the support. Of course, let us know your early thoughts on Bam versus Sonny Edwards in the comments down below if you'd like. But looking forward to that matchup. But until then, peace.
Peace.